EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for April 1st, 2021. This is not an April Fool's joke. I do have a new format here, as you can clearly see. This is going to be our new format going forward. One of the biggest feedback concerns that I've had, and those of you that did give us the feedback, was the sidebar that we had on the previous videos that was just taking up too much room, and then it minimized the model image that we were trying to show for the forecast. So I played around with it a little bit, got a new camera. We didn't have the camera working the last couple of days, so I ordered a new one. This is a new HD camera that I have for this video, and I just rearranged some things to make it a little bit more clean and a bigger model image that I'm showing here. So hopefully this will be better for viewing. A lot of you have asked me about why can't I enlarge the video. I used to be able to make it full screen. I can't now. That is a YouTube issue. YouTube is now trying to direct all traffic to YouTube itself in order to get, if you do redirect from YouTube or watch this video on YouTube, you can in fact make it full screen. You can't do that on an embedded source any longer. At least I can't. If somebody knows how to do it, please let me know. But I don't. I tried to put the code in there for it to do that and manipulate it, and it just doesn't do it any longer. But here is the new format, and we still kept the 48 hours. And you can see first thing here is it's going to be quite cold. Quite cold relative to time of year. We have a cold front moving through this morning. Once it does, and it has some rain and or snow showers still lingering with that this morning. Once it does, then we'll have skies become partly cloudy. It is going to be windy today as well. I'll get into that here in a second. Here's a look at 6 a.m. on the NAM high-res future simulator radar. Boy, did this NAM really come down to reality. It was not on planet Earth for the last couple of days when it was showing some 6 to 12 inch amounts of snow up here. That was ridiculous, and we knew it was ridiculous from the get-go, and yet we kept telling you it's not going to happen, and it's not. So a couple of higher ridges up here. The higher elevations generally would be the focus of anything over an inch, but anything in the valleys would be according to an inch generally up in these areas. Along 78 could have some snowflakes mixing before it ends early this morning. This is again 6 a.m. Here's 7, here's 8, here's 9, here's 10. Maybe there's some leftover few showers across South Jersey here at that point, but that's it. So that's going to be out of here. And then here is what's left in this wake. 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts at times across the day today. Actually, I'm sorry, 15 to 25, I should say. I went too far there. 15 to 25. The 25 to 35 was late in the overnight. 15 to 25 mile per hour wind gust all day today. So if you combine that with the temperatures here, which are in the 40 to 48 degree range, and 40 being far northern areas, 48 being far southern areas, that's going to create some wind chills in the 30s. So it's going to be quite chilly today with these winds around. And by the way, before I go any further, this new format also allows for a subscribe button right next to my hedge, right over here. So if you would, it actually helps us out from an analytics purposes and some monetization that we do for these videos. It helps us out a lot if you actually subscribe to the videos. We have a lot of people that watch these every single day and aren't subscribed, but it just helps us out. So I'm going to ask that if you don't have to like the video or comment or anything like that, just hit that subscribe button. You'll get notifications when we release the videos, which are actually done the night before typically. So you'll get those notifications that we released a video, and in the wintertime with the weather we release videos. That'll help us out tremendously. So if you would, just hit the subscribe button. Okay, so once the system passes, again, skies will become partly cloudy, and the core of this trough is actually going to settle in on Friday. You can see it right here, and that's going to keep temperatures even colder. The core day of the cold is going to be on Friday, and you can see not getting out of the 30s in the far northern areas to 44 in far southern areas. That's pretty chilly for this time of year. Well, we should be well into the 50s. Now, Saturday, this trough is going to lift out finally, but not completely. There's still going to be enough of it still lingering here that we're going to have temperatures only a couple degrees below average, maybe 2-3 degrees below average at most, as opposed to 15 degrees below average the day before on Friday. So we're going to have temperatures in the low to mid 50s for highs here on Saturday, but it is a dry day. We have a little weak system moving off to our north that could touch off an isolated shower in a few spots overnight Saturday night, but Sunday morning will be clouds in the morning giving way to sun and turning much warmer. We're going to have temperatures getting up into the 60s on Sunday, lower 60s generally, And then Monday is generally the same temperature as Sunday, so kind of 60, 62-ish. Once we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to progressively warm a little bit by a couple degrees each day. So we get up into the mid 60s on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we'll be in the mid to upper 60s for highs. And we're going to have another cold front that's going to be moving through at the end of the week here, which is uncertain exactly when it's going to do that. I think it's going to be Thursday. Well, that's outside of our 7-day window, though. We have to not really worry about timing just yet, but we'll narrow that down as we move forward. But it does look like we have a nice long dry stretch for the most part, except for something stray Saturday night in a few spots. But other than that, it looks pretty dry in the week ahead. And then again, temperatures are going to warm after we get this cold shot out of here going forward. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 1st, 2021. Have a great Thursday.